At boot.
Welcome to All-Star action, everyone. Kevin Harlan, happy to be here with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Tonight, the best shooters in the NBA battle it out in the three-point contest. It's time to find out which player has what it takes to beat the clock and his opponents.
This is all about concentration, guys. You get on a roll, lock into that rhythm. That's what you try to do here.
Absolutely, and the crowd is completely behind you, unlike when you play a game and sometimes they're with or against. And watching on TV, such a different environment than a game. This is really a fun event for everyone.
And here we go with Junior. 2 deep zone shots and 5 racks, with the last rack composed of all money balls. Money balls are worth 2, and those deep zone balls are worth 3. All in all, a max possible score of 40.
And that's 70 seconds to take all 27 shots. Not a lot of time. As soon as one shot is out of your hands, you've got to be ready to rack the next.
And he's in his rookie season making his shootout debut.
You can't let misses get to you here. There's no time to feel sorry for yourself. Shoot, 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 and shoot some more.
Exactly. That clock is ticking. You've got to forget about it. You can't change it. Just concentrate on the now.
Up to 10 now. Money ball, no good. 11 points. 12 for him. Not just 13.
On the money.
He's 4 for 4 on money balls. 17 on the board. That gives him 18. He tallies 18 points. Boy, he looked great out there, didn't he?
By the time he got to that 4th rack, he was feeling it. He sprayed home the entire rack. That jumper was wet.
And so here's Curry now.
And if you look at the numbers through the first part of his career, there is no doubt in my mind Steph Curry will end up being the greatest shooter in the history of this game. Just amazing to watch him shoot.
Fellas, 25 shots in 60 seconds, that's a lot. One of the hard things, I'm sure, is staying focused all the way through that 25th shot.
It absolutely is. And with the end in sight, players can suffer a letdown and not close out the round as strong as they should.
Well, guys, you know, shooting threes is in his genes. Great round from Steph Curry.
Pushes it to 18. And with that shot, he moves into sole possession of first place. He's on top.
Steph catching fire now. He's in the zone.
And now 24. He's feeling it. Look at that. 6 straight. He finishes the round with 25 points. Wow, that was something else, guys. We don't see too many performances like that.
He was consistent. That's the one thing you can say. He didn't go hot or cold.
Here we go with Damien Lillard.
Something the shooters have to avoid here is over-adjusting if the shots aren't falling.
Yeah, you don't want to start altering your release point or anything like that. Even if things aren't going well, that can hurt you a whole lot more than it can help.
He's got 8. Now 9 points.
Wasting little time.
No good with his 4th in a row. He could have taken more from that rack, only got 2 points. He misses his 4th straight. Now he gets the money rack. Hits for 15. Make it 17.
In second, all by his lonesome.
He finishes off the round with 19 points. Guys, hard to find any fault with that display.
Money balls so critical to knock down in this competition, and he gets 6 out of 9.
And here we go with C.J. McCollum. A score of 18 or higher is what he needs.
That is obviously not going to be easy. We better wish him luck right now.
Gets the money ball. He's got 5. 6. Now he's got it.
He seems to be rolling right now.
This is a respectable start.
Tough stuff. Off the mark with 5 in a row now. 3 racks down, 2 to go.
He needs 8 points more to stay in contention.
12 for him. 5 more points to stay in it. He's made all but one of his money balls. That's his 5th consecutive make. So he ends up at 17. He can't be upset with himself. That score is usually good enough, but it was a terrific round for just about everybody else. Here we go with James Harden.
When Harden came into the league, people were unsure if he'd be able to shoot with range in the NBA. He started out a little slow, but he's become quite the scorer and sharpshooter. And a lot of people thought that would be the case. It was just a matter of when.
Making your money balls in the competition is critical. They account for 18 out of the 34 points, so it's important to finish each rack strong and finish the round strong on that last rack. If nothing else, those are the shots you really want to zero in on.
He needs to finish strong. He needs 8 points more.
Oh, Harden's starting to feel it.
5 points more to stay in. Nice finish. Well done.
And Clark, he's out.
Not enough to make the next round, Kevin.
Yeah, all academic from this point.
He finishes with 14 points on the board. So it'll be Devin Booker here. He knows exactly what score will get him into the next round.
An 18 or higher would keep him in contention.
Oh, he's got his work cut out for him now. Makes his first there.
Tough rack right there.
2 points. Now 3 points.
And guys, the pace he's on isn't very good. These need to start to drop.
Now with 4. 5 points now.
For him to close this out is going to take a very strong effort. Otherwise, he's in trouble.
Now 8 points. 9 points.
He needs 8 more points to advance. Good momentum here to close it out.
He needs 6 points more to advance. 13 points is his total as the round comes to a close. Curry's got to be pretty happy about his performance in the first round, as it has him looking very, very good for the finals.
The performances all around have been off the charts. This has been a true shootout.
Absolutely. I mean, we've got a great three-point contest on our hands this year, guys.
And here we go with Junior. By going first, he can put a lot of the pressure on the guys behind him if he posts a good score.
A hot start is pretty essential, isn't it? I mean, it seems like we rarely see guys recover from a bad first rack or two.
Yeah, I think you hit it right on the head, because oftentimes you're putting more and more pressure on yourself to perform, and it is hard to shoot with confidence when you do that.
Six. He's up to 7. Can't get the money ball. He's got 8. 9 points. Up to 10 now. 2 racks remaining. Now with 11. He's got 12. Good for 13. 5 big points on that rack alone.
Great mechanics there.
The round ends, and he's got 19. He was really enjoying himself out there that time, guys.
And he managed to hit 4 money balls. Not terrible, but could have been better.
Here we go with Damien Lillard.
So it's 19. That's the score to beat, guys. But 20 would give him the lead.
Makes his first there. 2 points. 3 down.
That's the stuff.
Now with 6. He's up to 7. A 3-point rack for him right there. 8 more points for him to tie it up. Chalk it up, his 4th in a row.
And that's his 3rd straight good rack. He's rolling.
4 more points, and it's tied. He's got 16. Now with 17. Down to the money rack.
One more for the tie.
He's at 19. He comes away with a score of 21 on the round. His stroke looked terrific in that round, guys.
I think things are so much easier when a shooter gets off to a good start, and he certainly did that.
And so it'll be Stephen Curry. Here we go. This is it. He led all qualifiers. Now, can he emerge victorious in the finals?
21 points, the score to beat, and 22 to take the lead.
He's got 5, 6, 7 points. Great stuff. Money ball, no good. 9 points. He's got 10. 11 on the board.
There you go.
2 racks to go.
Eight more points, and he'll tie things up.
Now 14. 3 of 4 on money balls. 5 more points needed for the win.
Finishing strong.
19 to score. He's able to total 21 points in the round. Now that's how you do it. Outstanding focus throughout the round.
You wouldn't expect anything less out of him. I mean, this contest is perfectly suited for him.
Here we go with Damien Lillard. He's got 30 seconds here to put up as many points as he can. Makes his first there. 2 points. Now 3 points. Can't get the money ball. 5 points now. 7 points. Now 9 points. He's got 10. He barely cracks double digits with 10 points. And so here's Curry now. Well, back to Curry. What is crazy is that he puts up all that he does while being one of the few who can shoot off the dribble. You know, most other guys, Clark, at his level are catch-and-shoot guys.
No, he's remarkable with his ability to shoot it off the bounce. Just a really pure stroke. One of the purest in the history of the league, in my opinion.
6. Chalk it up. His 4th in a row. Drains the money ball. 10 points on the board. An 11-point round for him there. So that's going to do it, folks. What a tremendous performance here tonight from the winner of this year's three-point contest, Stephen Curry.
It was a great event. There's always so much excitement packed into the three-point contest.
Yeah, no question about that, Clark. Those were some real theatrics on display here today.
And from all of us here at 2K Sports, we're thrilled to have brought
Welcome to NBA 2K TV.
All-Star action is on the menu tonight. This is Kevin Harden alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. And this place is going crazy. Tonight, we bring you the dunk contest, the greatest aerial display the NBA has to offer.
Man, we've got so many great players in the dunk contest this year. Every one of them is capable of something special.
Yeah, and the dunks these guys perform in games are incredible enough, guys. But I can't wait to see what they break out when they've actually had some time to choreograph and rehearse some of these dunks.
So it'll be Zion Williamson here. Sometimes not easy to go first, but he gets the honors here, and we'll see what he decides to go with first. All right, Clark. Again, he kind of grabbed that rim that time, Clark.
Yeah,
or the backboard. Was it backboard?
Yeah, he got the backboard, I think. Yep, and that always takes a little bit off of it for me.
Yeah.
Good elevation and throw down, but
Good try.
yeah.
Good try hard. Second up, looking to make some noise with his first dunk of the night. What's he got here,
Check this
Clark?
out. Check this out. Fairly pedestrian here. Let's see. Self-toss.
Yeah.
Self-toss. Elevate. Oh, it did go through the legs.
Not easy.
But it's not something we haven't seen, so it just doesn't give you that ooh and ah effect. Nice, but not extraordinary.
But clean, again, a nice clean dunk.
I agree.
And, you know, sometimes we get numb.
Yeah, that's a great point.
That's
a great
the
point.
problem.
Yeah.
We get numb sometimes. This stuff is
It's
phenomenal.
It is.
All of it is phenomenal.
No, well said. I agree.
So, we'll see John Morant coming up third. Let's see what he's got.
Oh, that was nice, too. Good elevation.
Elevation, that was my first thought. Yeah,
he went
there you
way
go.
up top.
Showed a little bit of bounce.
Actually put it in his lap while he was airborne.
Yeah.
He's going to tuck this right on his thighs and then 360 after that.
I am just amazed at how high these guys can
Yeah,
leap
they
and shoot.
really can
Look at
bounce.
it.
No question.
It is phenomenal. And here we go with Junior. Batting cleanup, he's looking to close out the first round of dunks with a bang. All right, Clark.
Here we go.
Yeah. What happened there?
Yeah, I think he just...
Morant's got a narrow. So it'll be Zion Williamson here. And we're back where we started. Let's see what he's got the second time around. Oh, now you know what? Watch this.
Yeah, he throws it out, chases it down, and then he's under the basket and
that's
is
pretty
still
good.
able to extend.
That is pretty good.
Yeah, that's very good.
Oh, great hang time as well.
He goes under the basket and then throws it down after a double. It's actually, he's got to reach behind him.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, he had to go over his own head to throw it down.
Tough. What he's got going on here, Clark?
Okay, high toss here, high bounce, and then a pretty good catch. A little maneuver mid-air on the catch. He got it with one and then put two hands on it, so
Okay.
little pity pat. We call that a pity pat dunk.
Yeah, okay.
One hand, the second hand got on it, and good elevation, but nothing ear-splitting there.
Yeah.
So we'll see John Morant, and it's the second dunk for him, the third dunker in the rotation.
Was
good.
He went and got that, and then he had the scissor kick, and then
man.
took it down between the legs.
That is tough.
That's a double clutch. That's real nice there.
That's hard, isn't
That's
it?
not 2 scoops of ice cream, but it is one. He went down for one.
And here we go with Junior. I think Clark, he's really thinking about showing something special here.
Yeah, I think he needs to, Kevin, after that first dunk, which was rather pedestrian. He needs something to blow that first one out of the water here.
Yeah, and that's a great point. Plus, you want to get...
Oh, man. Oh, Williamson's got it. So it'll be Zion Williamson here. And we're back to our first contestant with his third dunk. What do we got going on here, Clark?
He really cranked that.
Double clutch, yeah. Took it down off the catch and then got it below his knees. I like that. Good elevation, timing, and then, boy, he threw it down with major thrust, too. I don't hear you saying anything, Kevin. What's your take?
Well, yeah, I had to watch about 2 or 3 times right there, and I guess again,
you're not impressed.
It's okay.
You guess you're not impressed.
Yeah, it's okay. He did nothing with the legs. I think when you're dipping and dueling, I think sometimes when all that's going on, you're doing this acrobatic thing in the air. But I would say, when he rotates that baby around a couple times, it's pretty impressive.
Yeah, okay.
But I don't know. We've seen it. Been there, done that. Final dunk for him, third from last of the night. And here he comes with another one.
Another one of these efficient, high-powered dunks without much of a launch pad.
Oh, he's tired.
Yeah.
I like the post dunk dance though. That's strong.
Do it, that's
yeah,
right.
you got a little nice little hop skip.
Swing.
Yeah, that's part of it too. Now you got to include the post dunk celebration.
See, now that's what I would have given anything to see you do that. If you were in this dunk, what would your dance be? Now I know you're a great slow dancer, but I mean, what kind of?
I have no idea, man. Come back to me on that one.
So we'll see John Morant. He's the second from last and looking for a big finish. All right, Clark, here we go. And, that was different.
It's kind of pedestrian, though. Quite honest.
Changing hands?
No, he didn't change hands.
You're right.
It was the same hand.
Yeah, okay.
It was the left hand. I mean, it was nice, but
what about that glide?
Oh, that's pretty sweet.
Yeah, it was a little bit glide. On second thought, it was a nice glide, but not enough slide.
I'm going to let it slide.
That was some good stuff right there. And here we go with Junior. And our last contestant looking to finish big. Where did you get that?
You go through the legs or around the back there?
Through the legs.
Yeah, it was through the legs, spinning away.
Yeah, through the legs and over your shoulder to grandmother's house we come.
Yeah.
And the moment has come to claim the trophy. The voting is in. And a well-deserved win for this year's dunk contest champion, Zion Williamson.
Awesome stuff, Kevin. A really great time for us and the fans.
Yeah, and every year I look forward to this, guys. What a show. Some amazing talent.
And it's been a joy to be here to witness some of the incredible dunks we've seen. Unbelievable athleticism. And to share with everyone here and watching at home. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll see you next time.
Elijah Dream, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
All right, so let's talk about your highlights. You have submitted so many plays this season to 2K TV, but talk about how many highlights you're out there making.
That's why I keep trying. I see all these crazy highlights, and I'm trying to emulate some of those. But we've gotten on to 2K TV this year so far, so big shout
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome to our coverage of the NBA All-Star Game with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. This is Kevin Harlan.
And guys, this really sets up to be an incredible night in terms of excitement from the and bunch of fun events going on all over the place.
And Greg, it's like that every year. I mean, no matter what city is hosting, it becomes a mecca for everyone who wants to take in one of the greatest scenes in all of sports. Not only to watch the best players, but to be seen by the other stars in the crowd.
New players in now for the East. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Adebayo is checked in for Embiid. Jason Tatum comes in for Leonard. George is checked in for James. And Doncic is subbed in for James Harden. On the floor for the West All-Stars, Tatum out there with Paul George. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Doncic in at the shooting guard position.
I love this event so much because it combines the world-class ability of these players with the freedom of the playground.
Yep, it's the greatest and certainly the most fun pickup game these players will ever play in.
Free throw, good Butler.
Clearly, Jimmy Butler is in the prime years of his career, and you know, you get the feeling that no matter how much he achieves, he's always going to be looking to get better.
Simmons checked in for Irving. And so Doncic will bring it up for the West All-Stars. 6-point lead. East grabs the miss.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Tom Thibodeau. D.A.?
Now, he was modest. He thinks the success he's had as a coach is because of the players he's gotten to work with this season. He said, I'm surrounded by talent. The guys who actually have to go out there on the court and get it done deserve the respect. And, Kevin, this is why so many of his players respect him.
Thanks so much, David.
Junior bouncing off the floor for that throwdown.
If they time it right, they can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
Simmons passes to Doncic.
And he's been a gem this year. I mean, there have been so many highlights for him all over the first half of this season.
And I've got a feeling, Greg, he's just getting warmed up. I think he'll be even better after the All-Star break.
And Davis gets it to go.
And as usual, neither team really grinding too hard at the defensive end.
And I think that's okay in this event. I mean, I say the more highlights, the better.
Outside, George. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Here's Doncic. Off the left rim and out. Here's Junior. Towns controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. It's all knotted up.
Yeah, you know, the energy, the hustle, the length and reach, Towns using it all to perfection when he attacks the offensive glass.
Bradley Beal, he's been the guy making things happen for the East All-Stars. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Back to the action after this word. Welcome back for the second quarter of the main event of All-Star Weekend.
And guys, we've already seen
Players in now for the East.
And, you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
On the court for the West All-Stars, they've got Kyrie Irving. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Andre Drummond. Then it's LeBron James. And it's George in at the 2.
Boy, you're playing with fire anytime you leave somebody open on James' team. I mean, LeBron, his court vision, outstanding.
Here's Giannis. The East All-Stars tack on 2 more. Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game.
Karl Anthony Towns checked in for the East. We've got 1:18 left in the second quarter. Drummond dishes to Irving. And here's George for three. Up again. And Drummond is right there. Drummond's got 8.
This is what Drummond is known for, fellas. I mean, assertive, aggressive, relentless, hard-working. He's just a dogged offensive rebounder.
Yeah, a little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
Here's Leonard. East grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And the shot goes in.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
They have a very long way to go to get within sight of the lead.
And from what we've seen so far, guys, don't hold your breath.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Junior. Five on the clock. Feeds it to Towns. And it's in there. Towns has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Well-coordinated play there. I mean, Towns rolls off at the right time. So important, the timing of that roll, and shows good finishing ability on the move.
And through the first half, a pretty lot. One half remaining in the NBA All-Star game. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Paul George comes in for James. Luka Doncic, he's checked in for James Harden. And Simmons subbed in for Irving.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
Davis is out there with Towns. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then it's Junior. And it's Lillard in at the point guard position. That's the 5 out there for the East All-Stars.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
And so George will bring it up for the West All-Stars. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Davis.
And Tatum does a little bit of everything, and he's especially skilled down low. Fantastic at drawing the defense into him and playing off the contact while he's going up for a shot.
And so Tatum nails them both. They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they've put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
You look at AD, and you know he's taken his share of contact over the course of his career, and quite honestly, that just comes with the territory when you're a dominant offensive player like him.
The West All-Stars with the ball. Outside, George. 36 seconds left to play in the third. And here's Doncic from the arc. Nailed from three-point land. Doncic has got 5 points so far. Left side, Butler. Trying to get open is Davis. Butler, no good. And the West All-Stars have possession. Tatum passes to Simmons. He dishes to George. Yep, that one goes in there. George has got 5 points now this quarter.
And George is very capable at knocking down difficult shots. I mean, because of his size and stroke and ball handling and his added strength, he's able to shoot over good defense and knock them down.
Simmons looking around. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. East All-Stars ahead, opening up a huge gap. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Well, we're back on a night that's always a highlight of any NBA season. We're live from the All-Star game.
And, you know, you always look forward to this game, and this one certainly has lived up to the billing so far.
There is not another show in sports quite like the NBA All-Star game, is there?
On the court for the West All-Stars, getting the fourth quarter going. They've got Paul George, Joel Embiid out there with Brandon Ingram. Then it's Bam Adebayo, and it's Simmons in at the point.
Tell you what, when Joel Embiid is healthy, this dude is a super effective player. A polished big man with an arsenal of post moves and shots. He's a handful down there.
Greg, your son's been drafted. You were drafted in the NBA. As you look back on the process that you went through and your son Cole has gone through, what are some of the flags? What are some of the things that stand out to you?
First and foremost, boy, how time flies. I mean, it wasn't
Yeah,
that long ago, at least it feels like, that they were calling my name on draft night. But
91, right?
Yeah.
91.
You know, every stage of life, though, has its joys. And listen, to play the game I love and now see him playing it at this level, it's truly a blessing. And in his case, he probably loves it even more. You know, he didn't grow up the way I did. He grew up just with a true love and passion for the game. So it's humbling and obviously something that I take great pride in.
You were taken out of UNLV 1991, number 12 overall. Remember it like it was yesterday. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the East All-Stars?
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
They've really been on fire from beyond the arc tonight, too. I mean, a lot of their points have come from out there.
Here's what the East is going with right now. Giannis, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. And Durant subbed in for Butler. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. And the West All-Stars with possession. And Harden wide open. He shoots. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Harden's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Junior from deep three-point territory. The long-distance three is buried.
And that's getting it done from deep. That's what the All-Star game gives you, the freedom to show your full range.
You know, taking that shot in a regular season game might get you a spot on the bench, but here, it gets you a standing O.
Out to Ingram. Clock at 6. Second shot opportunity, and he sinks the layup. Ingram's got his first points of the night.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Irving surveying the floor. The pass to Harden from outside the arc. Another miss by Harden. And here's the East. Williamson. And he uses the glass on the layup.
You will not find anything selfish about how Junior plays because this guy is always focused on making the right play for his team.
Outside Irving. Kept alive. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Greg, we are in an era of positionless basketball. And we know the All-Star game now has a 2 backcourt, 3 front court position as opposed to 2 guards, 2 forwards, and a center when you're voting. Should they get rid of those designations entirely?
I tell you what, I think you can make a strong case for that. You go back to last season, many felt Jimmy Butler got robbed of a starting spot.
Yes.
I think, listen, this is the fans' vote. Why not the 5 top vote getters? I don't care if they're 4 guards. If the 5 players that the fans want to see the most play a certain position, then so be it. You know, they're not going to play all 48 minutes. You're still going to have your 7 other spots to kind of balance out the roster. I say just let the fans tell you the 5 they want to see, and let's go play.
It's Durant on the wing. Now, here's Junior. He's covered by Ingram, and Antetokounmpo slams it in. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 13 rebounds. We've got 1:13 left here in the fourth quarter. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
I don't think there's anybody better than Harden at converting through contact. Superb in that area because he's crafty, he's strong, and he's skilled.
That free throw good from Harden. And here's the East. Junior fires from way outside. Harden grabs the miss.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Here's Junior. Bangs home the trifecta.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Here's Harden. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Exceptional strength. Harden is so smart at creating opportunities to get to the free throw line.
Free throw good, James Harden. Doncic is checked in for Kyrie Irving. And both free throws good for James Harden. And here are the East All-Stars now. Here's Junior. A three-pointer off the mark. On offense, here are the West All-Stars. Ingram passes to Adebayo. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
And the foul called on Junior. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
You know, he's the third pick in the 2018 draft, guys, and Doncic seems poised to dominate this league for a lot of years.
Here's Junior, and Adebayo sends it back. So it's the East All-Stars winning this one easily.
And guys, while the result and the bragging rights go to the East, this was truly a night that belonged to the fans. I mean, it was another great showcase of the world-class talent across the NBA.
It seems to get better and better every year, doesn't it, Greg? Huh? So fun to watch. It was certainly a fun evening. We thank all of you for joining us and watching with us. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll see you again next time.